So what I would say at the moment is that Carrie's probably got her feet jammed down, her heels jammed down a bit too much, and needs to relax the calf a little bit more, because if you've got your heels jammed down too far, you need your heels jammed down for jumping more so, but for flat work you only need your heel probably about ½ an inch lower than your toe, because you'll put too much torsion in your calf muscles otherwise. And I can see that her right foot is sticking out more than her left, which is very common. And when that happens, more often than not, the rider will slip to the inside, the opposite side to which the leg is slightly away from the horse's side. Now, you're nowhere near as bad as Kay when she first came, had really sticky out feet. They've got much better. And Tallulah looked like Princess Diana, who always walked with her feet stuck out at 10 to 2. And she's got better, but they're still a bit sticky out, aren't they, Kay? So we'll have a look at that later, but we're not worried. We're just assessing it at the moment and just noting it down on, on the sound on the camcorder. So I would say that now we could go up to rising trot. When you're ready, I'd take up your reins just a wee bit shorter so you've got definite contact. Oh, he suddenly livened up.
Yes. Monkey. All right. Oh, yeah.
I didn't think it would worry. See, Carrie's cheated because she's been on the simulator workshop.
And this saddle, I need to take one home. I'm leaving all my clothes. So
Yeah.
let's see which one fits me and so that we have it in stock. I mean, this is like,
It's very different, isn't it?
yeah, I mean, it just,
A, it just plops you straight into the right position, and B, it's just so much more comfortable under your backside. I would just perhaps get Carrie to use her own legs to get him to go, rather than the whip. That's better. See, Femke was very upright because she'd never been taught any differently when she first came last year. Yep. Sit for 2 bumps, that's better. We'll be teaching you how to feel it anyway, Carrie.
this side is my worst side to feel it.
Yeah, this is why I like to see you on both sides, because everybody's got a worse side. Can you remember what we taught you on the simulator workshop to, feel which hind leg's coming under, which hind leg's striking?
Left hip dips, that's his left hip going down. I mean, his leg coming back.
Yeah, coming under, yeah, good. And when you want to do a downward transition to walk, Carrie, what we do is just slow your descent back to the saddle, so you sort of make the horse catch you down, which at the moment he seems quite prepared to do.
Yes.
He's either under or over, isn't he? One of the two. Let's just have a look at the sitting trot.
Oh, okay.
We won't do canter on the lunge today, it's just really more to get you.
I'll do my best.
Excuse me, folks. He's comfortable anyway. Again, nowhere near as bad, so there's much to sort out there, Kay, is there? When you want to bring him back to walk, Carrie, just close your butt muscles and the upper thigh and just lightly close the lower leg and trot again. Just try to think of lowering your little toe a bit as you close your leg. You're going to be a piece of cake to sort out. Just close your bum and bring him back to walk. Yeah, that's it. Good. Just watch you're not tipping slightly forwards. Can you feel the side-to-side separation in your seat at all? No.
Too much.
Yeah. Just, there's no strap on the front, is there? Oh, you did, good girl. Just grab hold of that balance strap on the front of the saddle as well, Carrie. And just draw your hands up a little bit so you're not pushing down, you're pulling up a little bit but not back. That's it. You'll find it'll help to stabilise you. We'll start doing a bit of work with that stirrup later this week too to get you stretching down. Even we just do it and walk.
I'll practice with the reins. You can practice with reins on the back of the chair.
Yep. Or even just picking them up in the tack room with the bridle hanging up, you know.
Are they too much contact? No, that's fine.
And bring him back to walk just by closing your seat. And then straight up to trot again. That way you build up a bit more energy. Close the seat, walk again. And trot. Good. Just try to keep your reins a little shorter. So hold your reins firmly with the thumb and first finger so that you're not going to lose them. And trot again. And walk. And just let him walk on. By taking your stirrups away and just getting you to stretch those toes down. Watch that right foot's not sticking out more again. I'm not actually getting you to cross your stirrups over at this point. I'm just holding onto that strap on the front. I think of the one analogy I do tend to use. I pinch Sally Swift's idea of the bungee rope or the string on the top of your hat. So you feel like you're sort of suspended on and around the horse. Right toe's still sticking out quite a bit. See if you can point it in towards your stirrup. But keep the toe pointing down almost as if you're on ballet points. You'll find it really stretches your thigh, the torso-thigh joint. And the psoas, of course, which you need to try to stretch a little bit. That's good. And just take up your reins a little shorter again. Hold that strap as well on the front. And I want you just to do a few strides of sitting trot and then straight back to walk again. So we just build up, pointing those toes down, closing your lower leg. Think of lowering the little toe a bit. I know the stirrups are a wee bit in the way at the moment. And trot. And walk. Yeah. And again. And try not to turn the toes out and gripping up with the back of your leg. Keep your toes pointing more forward and release your knee a little bit more so that your lower leg is more in contact with his rather ample belly. And trot again, holding that strap still on the front, the balance strap. Toes in. Does that feel more secure already? Yeah. And this is a really good way to get people to stretch down and stops them wanting to collapse forward, because you get a lot of people who are quite nervous who tend to go into the fetal crouch position.
Into the fetal crouch, but I'm not nervous. It's just
No,
like
you're not. You're not going into the fetal crouch at all. You want to see some people. I mean, I call it the fatal crouch. No, you're doing, Carrie. You're doing really well. And walk.